everybody, how are you doing? It's me, Joy, and I will be talking about how to ace your demo lesson. I would like to congratulate to all of you who passed the interview of Bizmates. If you wanted me to help you or guide you for the interview, I have a video on my YouTube that you can also check out. But as for this video, I will be helping you out how to pass the demo lesson. Okay, so let's start. So as for the tutor requirements, what you need to do is you have to make sure that you have your own LAN internet connection. So a stable LAN internet connection is a good way for you to have a stable class. No interruptions, no slow connection. It'll help you to be able to have a successful lesson with a student. And also you should prepare your own plain background. So this plain background is supposed to be white, and you should also need to have your own noise cancellation headset. So what I'm having right now is not the ideal plain background or even a noise cancellation. So I'm actually working, so I'm just making use of the time. And lastly, you should have your own personal workspace. This means that you're comfortable working, because once you once you start teaching, then you need to have your own comfortable space. You have to have your table, you have to have your own chair and everything. So you would love working. So in that way, you'll be able to have a successful lesson. Now, as for the demo lesson, the usual things that I do to start my demo or to start teaching is I have my own technique way to start a lesson, which is introduce myself in a business corporate manner. Mostly on Bizmates, you don't really need to introduce that long, because for you to connect, there's a way on how to connect in a shorter way. So after the demo lesson, the Bizmates will then introduce you in how to go to the next step. So the introduction actually as well help to loosen up the tension and getting rid of that student-teacher mentality. So this is not like plain conversation, but you are talking with the business corporate people in Japan. So a few questions can also help to connect with your students or with your business partner. Always remember to engage in a business setting. Okay, so for those of you who emailed me if you can use Wi-Fi, so unfortunately you cannot use a Wi-Fi, because for you to make sure to have a good flow of the lesson, you have to have a stable internet connection. So that's a LAN connection. During the demo lesson, just a reminder that the introduction sometimes is not really necessary anymore. It's because in the business world, long introduction doesn't. It's not like it's not helpful, but your students are the business people, so mostly you will be talking about work. You will be talking about companies. You'll be talking about business world. So this is not in a school setting that you have your students, or you have university or even elementary students. So these are business people.
Nice to have you today, Maiko-san. So let me introduce myself. My name is Joy. I'm 30 years old, and I'm currently living in Thailand for almost 2 years now. So I'm a teacher here. So how's your day today, Maiko-san?
Oh, it's kind of a day, because I visited a remote warehouse.
So also a reminder, remember that the lesson that you are going to do is not for you. It's for your business partner. So make sure that your business partner has his or her talk time, and you are just there to guide. You have to be ready with questions that you can throw to the student to have a good engagement of conversation. As much as I really want to post some demo lesson, but I'm not allowed to, so I'm here to give you some tips and things that you might need to know before, during, or after a demo lesson. So the demo lesson, or the duration of the lesson, is most likely 25 minutes. So you have to know how to manage your time. You have to start on time and you have to end on time. So on the side of my screen, mostly what I usually prepare during my demo lesson, or even when I'm teaching, I always have my dictionary.com and my learnersdictionary.com. So those two. So the other one, dictionary.com, is the syllabic guide and how to pronounce the words, and the other one is the simplified definition of the words. So those two are my kits, my helping kits for me to also like guide me on the right pronunciation, because I'm not perfect. Yeah, those are the two things that I usually have during my lesson. So during the lesson, always remember to correct their grammar, pronunciation, and also put in some expressions with the conversation. What I meant about checking the grammar, do not check. You have to also try to consider that it should be a good flowing of conversation. It's not like whenever she or he commits a mistake and then you're going to check the grammar. Sometimes students really like to talk, so by that, try to be engaging. Try to ask questions, or even the students are also asking some questions, which probably it's very nice having that kind of lesson. My own technique is check the grammar in a different way. Like, I will let the student also try to figure out what is wrong with the grammar, or trying to check her own sentence. I need to talk less because the student is our customer and I'm just here to guide them. So for all of you who are also asking me on my email about booking schedule, so you just need to refresh the page the whole time. You don't need to wait for 12 midnight. So just keep on refreshing the page and then you can book a schedule. There will be slots which are open, so you don't need to worry about it. So keep on refreshing the page and then you can book the schedule before the deadline. So that's it, guys. Just remember that always be at your best, always highlight important details, professionalism at all times, use appropriate language. There are some students who are having a hard time with English, so what you need to do is just speak slowly. So don't worry on teaching Bizmates because most of the students knows how to speak English. Some of them are fluent. It's a very nice online teaching job, and I'd like to congratulate for all of you who made it. So yeah, welcome to the club. So thank you so much for watching my videos on my YouTube, and I hope you keep on watching, and please do not forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So thank you. I hope I've helped you today in passing Bizmates online teaching job, and take care.